Hi, the power to change and be the best belongs to us all. We're in this together. We're going to work together. I'm Shak Shingadi and welcome to my channel where I share my experience on how engaging and using information from the world's best experts, our coaches, help bring out the best in me. And I've given myself around about 5 minutes to share what I've learned and the impact that it's had. Why 5 minutes? Because you and I are about efficiency. We are on a mission to be the best. And in today's topic, embracing the human race. Now they say embracing the human race is most prevalent as a systemic response to a crisis, a natural disaster, famine, epidemic, and for me it was seeing and hearing the pain that others had faced over the last 2 years that led me on a path that something had to be done. Our answer, the creation of Coachero, the place where you find the best coaches. Now your immediate question will be, how does Coachero, in my experience with coaches, relate to embracing the human race? Let me explain. See, this journey for creating Coachero wasn't an obvious one, nor an easy one, but here's how it started. You see, over the last 2 years, I faced my own challenges, and in doing so, I engaged a number of coaches, career, leadership, and personal, to help me get back on track again, to my usual self, which had a profound effect on me, both mentally, physically, and spiritually, one that deserves 1,000 thanks. The support that I received got me thinking, I've got my challenges, but equally there are a million and one other people across the world facing equal, if not more painful challenges as a result of COVID. You've got mental health, losing jobs, broken relationships, leaders and organizations needing direction, life support, development, psychosocial skills and emotional control and empathy, social skills, resilience, executives needed to rebuild their teams, and the list goes on and on and on. Now the immediate question that came to mind is, are they aware that we have a network of professional coaches from diverse backgrounds, different cultures, with skills and expertise in a multitude of areas, providing a vast array of services, not just locally, but globally, that can easily be reached and easily be accessible? With so much choice, is the choice common knowledge? Is it accessible? Will others know how to reach out to find the most suited coach halfway across the globe? And do they have the means to do this? With the world siding with chaos and a desperate need for order, it was obvious to me that some individuals would actually find this difficult to find help at hand, and the path to get there would seem rather abstract. Within me, I had this deep sense of responsibility, this sort of aspiration to make this awareness known, and fast. I couldn't just sit here and do nothing. But I could see myself being drawn to a direction for the betterment of ensuring everyone has a better life. And there was this consciousness that surely if I needed that help and got the help from experts halfway across the globe, and it worked, then others too would benefit. Doctors prescribe medicine to get you healthy again. Well, I know that coaches have their own form of medicine that helps you mentally, physically, and spiritually. Embarking on this challenge felt like my destiny, and subconsciously knowing that I'd have to go through some tough times to realize what tough times actually feel like, and equally experience what reward is to know what reward feels like. Take this as a learning for yourself, that if at any point in time you have this burning desire, this dream to make a mark in the world, if you think something is worth going after, then go after it, act on it. And if you don't know, find the expert that can take you there on the journey. Learn to negotiate with yourself and act on it. Was I going to fail? Yes, quite possibly. I was eye to eye with the inevitable, but I had this desire to give it a shot. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? I'll be judged, I will fail, big deal. But you know what? I will know that I failed trying to minimize the suffering in the world. Avoiding the urge to drop the idea, I find myself silently observing what others were doing, in the hope that more ideas would flourish and help me piece together my pursuit for helping others. Call it 1,000 thoughts sort of coming together. During 2020, it was evident that yo-yo restrictions and lockdowns were here to stay until matters sort of stabilized, and as a way forward, virtual communications, Zoom, Teams, Skype were on the rise, becoming more prevalent as governments were using them, companies, humanitarian organizations, they were all using virtual communications to connect with people, to help people, to transform economies, societies, all geared towards building a more inclusive and resilient tomorrow. You had organizations in one country helping organizations in another country, and so forth. Slowly the makings of an idea was starting to form. Number one, we have experts across the globe. Number two, we've got virtual communications and the use of digital technologies on the rise and becoming the norm. Number three, we have people. We've got people in desperate need of help with mental health, jobs, life, relationships, etc. as a result of COVID. And this is all on the rise. Number four, the world has to come together. It has to come together to help one another. Each one of us has this divine value on one another. These four components alone gave birth to Coachero. I'm going to actually fast forward the the development of Coachero, but yes, we saw a need to build an online presence, pull together a directory of global experts, coaches, and their services, and we needed to spread the message far and wide as possible to ensure that everyone takes notes and seeks the help that they need for any and all aspects of life, may that be COVID related or non-COVID related. But that wasn't the aha moment. For us, we felt the real reason for Coachero sat a lot deeper down here. The upper layer of Coachero is an online platform. You can see for yourself. But deep in its roots stood a fundamental manifesto, a characteristics of our ethical values aimed and driven in instilling hope, prosperity, bringing love, happiness, ensuing support, underlaid by solidarity, providing compassion, reducing suffering through stress and anxiety. We as people need to stand together as equals in reciprocal supportive relationships, bringing positive emotion, working together, getting better together, getting stronger together. Humans deserve a life of dignity and integrity, and together we have to come together regardless of cultures, destination, race, demographics, and together, I believe that together we would strive with these sets of characteristics as part of our value proposition. Technology would connect us, bring these experts across the globe onto a centralized platform, a truly cross-functional, multidisciplinary ecosystem where experts with their collective knowledge offer variety, diversity in region, choice to customers, as well as cross-pollinate knowledge, creating this diverse team of coaches with experience, abilities, skills, seniority, tenure, age, gender, and location, a beautiful mix of processes, services, and disciplines, all working towards a common objective. Coachero is up and running. As of today, we stand by our values. We're a point of call to support those that have quit their jobs. We help executives get ready for the new ways of working, where in the organization they like to offer more freedom, paid transparency, diverse hiring. We also help people grapple with stress, anxiety, depressions, especially because there's a considerable demand on mental health. We're helping businesses find the new norm, go from retail to online. We're supporting those that are seeking relationship support, financial support, changes in living standards. They hear a lot of negativity on the news, so we're helping people get through that. Restrictions and lockdowns are here to stay, and they'll have a profound impact on people. And we'd like coaches and the entire network of coaches to be there to support people where they need it. They say solidarity demands we work together, unite as one, together with kindness and compassion to protect life, health, and ensure respect for the human being. I'm sharing my story because I'm just like you, right? I have a goal and a mission to be the best and bring out the best in you. And when I get stuck, I too reach out for help. And I reached out to coaches that led me to create Coachero. Take away from my story, my reasons, my thoughts, my beliefs, and how I wanted to help others, like yourself. Today's a new day. And in this beautiful world that we wake up to, my ask for you is, number one, embrace the human race, or do something great, do something for the greater good of others. And it starts here, the heart. Number two, work out a way to embrace the human race. I will, and so will you. And if you don't know, keep searching, you'll find a way. Number three, when do we play our part in embracing the human race? Not tomorrow, today. Number four, can you make a difference in the world? The answer is yes. Number five, it's good. It's good for you to take a place in the world, have a goal, have a vision, develop the skills, improvements, and then make a better version of yourself, and then use it to help others. To me, life is one big education. Learn from others, replicate what you've learned. I've learned some amazing things to better my life from coaches, and I'm on a mission to ensure that you too learn, grow, and bring out the best in you. And then you help others. 5 minutes is well and truly up. I thank you for listening in. Be the best.